Hey y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the M King Morning Show featuring me, Joseph, for another episode of Joseph Rants. And it's me, Joseph. I'm here. I'm just waiting for some of you to come through. Hey, Monica. Tell little Miss Jayla we said happy birthday. I know it was yesterday, but happy birthday, Jayla, if you hear me. Hey, Monte. Hey, Monte. Hey, y'all. Yes, yes. Oh, let me do this again because I got my sister back. Huh? Hey, Tanika. Tell her she's welcome. Um, oh, all right, y'all. I'm here. I just had to send a quick little text message. Hey, Tyrone and Famous. Y'all, I don't know if y'all saw. I told y'all yesterday that I wanted questions if you were going to watch today. So we are still going to do the questions and answers thing. If y'all don't have questions, if y'all didn't do your homework assignment, I have something I want to talk about too. I know I didn't have to, but I wanted to, Monica. Hey, Miss Barbara. Not Monday. Hey, Monday. Oh, all right, y'all. I'm gonna come on the screen. I'm gonna come up on the screen. Wait a minute. I haven't done this in so long, child. There I go. My shirt matched the blue, y'all. My shirt matched the blue. Well, good morning. Hey, Roxanne. Good morning, y'all. Hope everybody had a good night, and hope you have a better, even better Saturday. It's nice and raining up here. It was already a torrential downpour, and it doesn't look like it's gonna get any more sunny than what it is right now, which is it's gray. It's a nice little gray day, a gray little Saturday. So I'm going to watch my movies today because the third part of my movie on Netflix came out, I think, yesterday. So I'm gonna watch the last part of it today. Hey, Auntie Pee Wee. Yes, I'm gonna watch the last part of the third part of my movie on Netflix today because that whole little horror series was really good, and I need to see the last part. I think it was 1994, 1976, and now the new one is 1966. It's really good. If you're a horror fan, it's good. 1994 is good. 1978 is amazing. So I'm trying to see what 1966 is going to give. Yes, yes, yes. So if you saw the title of the live, y'all know where I'm going with that. Being one's authentic self. Should you on social media or should you be fake? So let's talk about that. So about maybe 2 years ago, actually kind of around this time. Me and Tremel, somebody watched us on Facebook and they took us out to dinner and they were like, oh my God, you guys are amazing. You have something special. I want to work with you guys. And, this is what I want to do. I can catapult you guys here and do this and do that. And da, da, da. So we were on board with that. We were looking for somebody who could take us to the next level. But in the process of them wanting to take us to the next level, thank God we didn't sign any papers because we would have been screwed. But in the process of them taking us to the next level, we had did a project with them, and it felt right, but it also felt wrong, if that makes sense to you. It felt right, but it felt wrong. Then we did another project with them. Well, in the process of doing the next project, we were told that we needed to tone down what we did. We needed to do things a little different. So we took that advice. And of course, we did it. And I'm going to say it the way it was. We did it being assholes. And when we did it, people was like, what's wrong with you? Joseph, what's wrong with you? Tremel, what's wrong with you? They thought we were doing a comedy routine. No shade. They thought we were doing a comedy routine because that's not the Joseph and Tremel that they watched. That's not the Joseph and Tremel they were used to. So then it just got worse and worse and worse. And my thing was, I'm not trying to be a CNN anchor. Like, let's be realistic here. I'm not trying to sit on CNN in a suit and tie and go, hello, I'm Joseph McCray, and here's your nightly news. I can do that, but that's not who I am. That was my job as a customer service representative, to sit there and give you all of that. Tremel's job as a customer service representative was to sit there and give you all of that. So can we do that? Definitely we can do that. It's not even an issue for us to do that. The fact is, if I'm sitting here and I'm having a conversation with you guys, I want to have a conversation with you guys the way Joseph would have a conversation with you. Not the way this alter ego that I have on social media is sitting here pronouncing every word correctly, never saying a curse word, and just being the most pleasant person on the planet. Yes, because I want endorsement, and I want sponsors, and I want people to believe that I'm this person that I'm really not. I'm just doing it for the coin. I can't. And as much as I don't say people's names, and Tremel will probably pass out when I say this person's name, T.S. Madison, she's the one that makes me feel the way that I feel, because I'm with her. I'm not going to be who you want me to be. I'm going to be who the people want me to be, meaning myself. I can't conform and be something that I'm not, because to me it's just so unauthentic. And so, it was bad enough when we met one of the subscribers. She kept looking at Tremel going, oh my God, you're so quiet. Oh my, because she wanted him to be animated and loud and probably have an echo button that when he said something, it just echoed through the place. And then she looked at me and said, Joseph, you're so talkative, because what you see or hear is you see me more quiet and you see Tremel being the more talkative one. But in real life, it's the other way around. Tremel is the one that's kind of quiet. He don't get me wrong now, child. My husband will talk your motherfucking ear off. Don't believe the hype. He will. But it takes him time. He gotta warm up to you like that. Me, if I'm comfortable with you, I'll start talking to you. Or if I see Tremel is being quiet, then I start talking. And vice versa. If he sees I'm being quiet, he'll start talking. So it's that I don't ever want somebody to meet Joseph and say, Man, who he is on camera is fake. Joseph ain't really Joseph. Joseph don't really talk like that. Joseph is just putting on a persona for I can't do it. Like I'm not gonna sit here in a suit and tie. Joseph, you'll never catch me in a suit and tie, child. I won't even go to a funeral in this. I don't go to church in a suit and tie. I hate suit and tie. I probably should own a suit. I ain't gonna lie. I probably should. I don't own that one suit. I own one suit jacket. One. Well, two. I'm lying, two. I just bought one like last year. Because Tramel like wants to see me dressed up, wants to see me. It's not me. Now you give me a nice little denim outfit, you give me some nice little urban wear, I'm good. I ain't the dress up type. I'm not one to want to be dressed up in shoes and shit. And no, 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 no. If I have to, I will. Because there are times when I have to, and I will. I don't have a problem with that. But if it's left to me, I'm not going to do it just because I want to do it. Okay. Thank you, Roxanne. Hey, NQ's World. Me and Tramel was talking about you this morning. You need to be a stand-up comic, bro. You need to be a stand-up comic. But yes, I, you know, I can't be other than Joseph. Like I can't be. I've watched people that I've seen conform, and I find it like it's hilarious to me because it's like, child, no, and because I know you, to me it's fake. Like to me, it's just like a whole facade, a whole fake facade. Like, child, that ain't who you are. I'm never gonna conform, just for whatever reason. I stand with T.S. Madison when she says, I'm always going to be who I am. And I agree with her 100%. You can't tell me she's wrong because she got a whole motherfucking TV show. She got a whole television show just doing this and being herself. So if something was wrong with being yourself and she really needed to conform, like certain things they tell her, I get. Certain things they tell her, I do understand and I do get, and I agree. Like what we just did last week, that don't have to be done. So I agree with that. But for me to sit here and pretend to be some, hi everyone, this is Joseph McRae. This is the M King Morning Show. Welcome. Today we're going to have a conversation. Our topic is being one's authentic self. Please chime in the chat and join the conversation. I can't do that. I could, but that's not me. That's not who I am. Tramel could sit here. We could both do the same thing. Now over to you, Mr. McRae. Now over to you, Joseph. Now over to you, His Majesty. Now over to you, Joseph. Y'all like the fact that me and Tramel sit here and go back and forth and have difference of opinion and sometimes argue in front of you and call it a day because that's who we are. Our thing has always been about authenticity. I'm going to be authentic. And if being authentic means that Sprite don't want to sponsor me, well, fuck Sprite. I don't care. I don't drink it no way. Now I drink some Coke. Even in Coke, I think Coke makes Sprite. Or Coke makes 7-Up. I know one, they either make Sprite or 7-Up. But I don't drink that one. I drink Coke. So Coke, you sponsor me, and Sprite, you can kiss my ass. I can't. Tramel, hold on, y'all. Can you go get the mail, please? Really, seriously. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Right, Q. I just can't. I don't know. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like you sit here and you want like companies to sponsor you, you want endorsements. But then I look at it as like selling your soul. Like, how much of me am I willing to lose just so I could say, this segment right here is sponsored by Lysol. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it ain't that important to me. If it was, then, I mean, I'm not being sponsored right now. And I still do what I do. I just don't get it. I'm not a person that'll do anything for money. You see, that's where the last situation went haywire. Because I won't do anything for money. You can't just keep me giving me money. Because Joseph don't give a damn. You do something wrong, you move the wrong way. I don't like what's going on. I'll tell you to take your money, stick it up your ass, sit in the corner with a cucumber up there, and leave me the hell alone. Because I ain't got time for it. I ain't that pressed for a coin. Because if that's the case, honey, I could stand on the corner and make a coin. I don't. It's like a double-edged sword. So, needless to say, the manager that we had, we got rid of her. And from then on, we just was like, screw it. If somebody wants to be dealing with us on that level, then they have to take us as is. And unless you're going to make me over, meaning give me a new look, but based on what I like, give Tramell a new look based on what he likes, I'm okay with that. But what you're not going to do is come in and tell me, oh, I need you in a suit and tie, because you lost me right there. You lost me right there when you said I need to be in the suit and tie. Everything else you say to me is going out in one ear and out the other, because that ain't Joseph. And I'm never going to compromise who Joseph is just because. I'm never going to do that. I'm not. I can't. And people do it every day. People do it every day. People in Hollywood do it all the time just because. That's why you have some people that you look at and they get in one movie or they make one record and you be like, damn, this person should be way bigger than what they are. Like, they are amazing. But I guarantee you, they're not willing to sell themselves out for what it is that people want them to be. I guarantee you. You got it? Yeah. The other things didn't come. But I guarantee you that, people, the people that we think should be at the top of the game and on the top of the list, those are the ones that didn't sell themselves out. Those are the ones that are not conforming to what people want them to be. But that don't take away from their talent. That just means they are secure in who they are, and nobody's going to make them. And, some people look at that as being the wrong thing. Well, if they can make you famous, then you need to. No, why do I need to do that? Like with her, I couldn't do it. Like, you made us all these promises of BET carpets, and girl, trust me. If you get me to the BET Awards, do you really think I'm gonna stand there with Angela Bassett and be, hey bitch, how you doing, girl? Welcome to the BET Award. Come on now. I told you my job was customer service. Even, hello, Angela, how are you tonight? I am so happy to be here with you on the red carpet at the BET Awards. It's great seeing you. Can you tell us what your next projects are going to be? Like, come on. Anybody with common, and I'm not going to say anybody because common sense ain't common to everybody, but anybody who has had a work history knows how to turn it on and how to turn it off. Joseph was good at child. They thought Tramell was a white man on the phone when he was talking to them because he was so perfect. Me, they knew I was black, but I gave them what I gave them. Yes, ma'am. Well, ma'am, I'm sorry you feel your bill is so high and that you don't agree with that, but we sent you a bill every month. If you turn to page 5 of your bill and paragraph 32 and read that right there, it says right there that this is what was going to happen if you didn't pay your bill. I can do that. What you think I'm going to say, bitch? You should have read the motherfucking bill, bitch. If you read the bill, read the motherfucking bill. Come on now. Come on. See, these are the lessons that a lot of people don't need. Some people need them. I ain't going to lie, because you got some people that don't know the difference. Everybody don't know the difference. Because, some people think that you can just talk to everybody the same way, and that ain't true. But those of us that know, I don't need you to tell me, oh, I'm sending you somewhere exclusive and you need to conduct yourself a certain way. Bitch, I know how to conduct myself. I don't need you to tell me how to conduct myself. When I'm done, they'll be telling you how much of an amazing job I did, and please send me back again. That's what happened at Gay Pride in Newark. When we did the whole little function out there, they came at me and Tramel was like, oh my God, you guys were so professional. We didn't know you were coming with a whole crew. We didn't know you were doing this way. We want you to come back. But then the pandemic hit. And then recently, Tramel contacted them and there was a little shenanigan. And then they called us back and was like, we would love you, but we couldn't do it this weekend because it was this weekend. And we was on the phone with them this week. I wasn't trying to drive to Jersey this weekend. A 4-hour trip when I just did it about 2 weeks ago. So we made an impression that was a good impression, that they do a professional job. When Vivian Green's bodyguards are pushing everybody away from her, and they like, get away, get away, get away. So me and Tramel was scared. When she sat in between us, we were like, away from her. And she was like, if y'all don't move in here, act like we good friends. I said, okay, hey, Miss Vivian Green girl. I'm like, we come on, we act accordingly. Kwame was just as cool as he wanted to be. We stood there and joked, but I said, oh my God, I've been watching all my life. He's like, I'm not that much older than you. And I'm like, but I wasn't a star. You was. You was the one on TV, not me. So it's like me and Tramel can fit into any situation that you put us in. So trying to get us to conform to what you want or conform to, I don't understand. You want me to sell baking soda, child. Why I have to be, hey, guess what? I got this baking soda. I have to be prim and proper to sell you baking soda because baking soda not only does it scour and clean and give you perfectly white tea, you can also sit it in your refrigerator and it'll absorb all the nasty smells from all the food and the onions in your refrigerator. I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I'm never going to be that person. I'm never going to sit here and be this fake Joseph that is just not, I don't care about, if that is going to take me to the next level, well then, unfortunately, I won't be at level 11. I'll stay at 10. Because I'm not ever changing who I am just because. I'm not. And blame T.S. Madison because I totally agree when she says that. I feel it in my spirit every time she says I am T.S. Madison and I don't know how to be nobody else. And I agree with her 110%. 110%. 110%. I agree with her. I'm not going to ever change who I am to be somebody else. I can't. I just can't. It's just not, I don't know. I mean, make comments. Let me know if I'm wrong. Tell me, Joseph, you're wrong. If you need to move in advance, you need to conform to what the people want you to be. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I don't have a problem with that. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, but also give me an example to make me see light. Because as far as I'm concerned, I think it's a sellout. I think it's a cop out. I think it's fake. I think it's phony. I think it's, and see, that's my problem. As soon as I think something is fake, I don't want no parts of it. If I think it's phony, I don't want no parts of it. People, anything, I don't want no parts of it. Especially people. If I find out you fake and phony, you ain't never got to worry about yourself. I'd rather somebody real and authentic and tell me how it is and tell me where they stand. And 9 times out of 10, we can get past it. We can. Because I can only respect you for telling me the truth and keeping it real. Because maybe you did whatever. And I appreciate you. You know, I might not, because if you come to me and say, well, you did something, 9 times out of 10 I did. 9 times out of 10 I said. So the real question should not be, did you? The question should be, why did you? Or what did I do to make you do? Or what did I say to make you say? That should be your question to me. Because 9 times out of 10, if somebody tell you I did it, I did it. Now, if you get a liar and they just telling you I did something, no child, you need to check with that. You need to check with that. You need to check with that because we need to get some facts in there. But if it's just somebody you know, that you know that you know that you know, and you know that they don't be lying to you and telling you the truth, and they say Joseph did, your next thing should be, what did I do to you to make you do that? Because see, with me, every reaction is from an action that you did. Tremel will tell you, I'm fair across the board to everybody. I only react to whatever you did to me. And I tell people all the time, whatever you did to me is the reason why I said or did what I did to you. Because I treat people the way I want to be treated. And that's why when it comes to fake Jomel, that's why when it comes to fakeness and phoniness, I can't roll with that. And then you want me to be fake and phony, sit here and pretend like I'm somebody that I'm not, or I don't curse, or I don't do this, or me and my husband are so loving and caring. We don't argue. We don't. Child, me and Tremel be in here getting fucked down. I'm surprised they ain't all the motherfucking cops or no shit, child. Especially with the way he be screaming at the top of his goddamn lungs, like somebody in here killing him. Like for real. We wouldn't have a marriage if we didn't fight. Can't not one married person in here in this chat say they don't fight with their husband or wife. And if they did, they had a goddamn lie, or they just got married and they still on this oh my god kumbaya moment, honey. But if you've been with a person longer than 2 years, believe me, y'all kicking down some motherfucking walls, fighting. And I don't mean physically fighting, I mean verbally. Can you come get your child? Cause he in something. I just don't know where he is. Oh, more? You getting real greedy this morning. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tremel read my mind because I was laying in the bed saying I want some waffles, but then I realized I ain't have no peanut butter, so I didn't want my waffles no more. And I ended up falling back to sleep. And the next thing I know, somebody waking me up. And he had me some nice fluffy pancakes and sausage, and I just love him for that. You see, this is a loving moment with my husband. Yeah. Now that I'm going to strangle the life out of him moment. But I can't. I have told my husband he loved me to snap. I think it turned him on. Okay, Trisha. I can't.
Oh, thank you for paying the StreamYard bill.
Yeah, everybody that helped, you see the little. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm trying to point in the right direction. There you go. There you go, right there. You see the little duck is gone. The little duck is gone. The MKingz is back. Thank you. Y'all know who y'all are. Hey, Charlene. But yeah, I can't. We have to be. I think if more people was their authentic self, people wouldn't expect a lot of people to be fake and phony, meaning they want you to be more than you are. Like, for example, Baking with Charlene can't make her videos about cakes and pies and cupcakes and truffles in a dirty kitchen. She can't sit there with pots and pans all over the place and dust on her countertops baking cakes and stuff, because everybody's like, oh, who want to eat that? It look good, child, but what's really in that cake? You know what I'm saying? So everything has to be immaculate. Everything has to be right, which is the way that it should be. But let's just hypothetically say that she was a dirty person. and she didn't clean up. And her kitchen was a mess. And she made that same cake the same way. That don't mean she ain't clean. It just means she don't like to clean up. There's a difference in being clean and cleaning up. You would talk about her like a dog. Because you would be like, that whole house is filthy, child. Ain't nobody eating that cake. Ain't nobody want none of that. Don't nobody want that. No. But why can't she be her authentic self? Because people don't want that. People want some beautiful kitchen with nice light coming through the windows and sunflower curtains and, the whole bakery experience and all of that. And that's what people want. So in her case, yes, I agree. You have to conform if you want to be successful. But when a person is doing what I'm doing, what you want them to do? Sit here and, yes, good morning. Welcome in. Come on in and have a seat, everybody. This is Joseph Rand. Yes, I'm going to rant today. I am. And then you meet me in person. And I'm sitting there with a scowl on my face like this. What you want? Child, I don't know who you are. Oh, that's who you are. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you too. You be like, well, what happened to this little bubbly up front person that's on video? And now I'm meeting him and he's like, he don't want to be bothered. Because you got to keep up the facade that you let people think that you are. Or else people are going to start talking, I met Joseph and he is nothing like he is on camera. Now, it's one thing to expect Tremel to be animated like that, and then in person, he's not animated like that. That makes sense. Because, and trust me, if Tremel would have been in a more private setting, he would have been animated, trust me. Just give my husband some time to warm up, and he's very animated like y'all see him on camera. Trust and believe that. But just to be sitting out in a restaurant, Tremel is not animated like he is on camera. Thank God. Thank God. Because I don't want that kind of attention from everybody. But it's like, I don't. But then, even like when we met Lisa, she started telling us something because she wanted our advice about something. And Tremel was telling her, he was like, Lisa, blah, 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 blah. Unicorns, rainbows, and sprinkles. Yes. Da, 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 da. So I leaned over the table. I said, girl, when you're ready to hear the truth, you let me know. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. And like she lost her mind because she was like, oh my God, these are my kings. This is what y'all do on camera. Because that is how we are in person, for real. You go to Tremel and ask for advice, you're going to get unicorns, sprinkles, and rainbows. You come to me, I'm going to tell you, listen, if you want to know the truth, I'll tell you the truth. But if you don't want to know the truth, then just don't ask me nothing. Just let it be. Because I'm going to tell you the truth.
I be telling the truth.
Cry. No, I'm going to give you blame in your face. This is what it is. Tremel is going to go around a mulberry bush, honey, to get to the point. I'm just going to be like, you, look, there ain't no problem. You the problem. You the problem. So fix yourself. How about that? Fix yourself. Fix yourself. I'm not going to sit here and blame everybody else. It's your fault. Hey, Nene. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, so I just don't know. It just upset me. Because, I told Tremel that, I might have overreacted to something that happened yesterday. Oh, and ain't that situation, which brought on my conversation for today about being your authentic self. I may have overreacted to something that happened to us yesterday. Well, not us, me. And I asked him, like, do you think that I'm wrong? And he was like, no, this goes back to when we had that manager. And I was like, right. I was like, so, I don't know. Y'all, again, like I said, put it in the comments. Because if I get up here and act different, y'all gonna do just like they did when we did it on Facebook. They're gonna be like, "Are y'all practicing the comedy routine?" That was so funny. We was cooking breakfast, and I was like, "Good morning, everyone! Today the McCray Kings are gonna cook you a little breakfast. Yeah, we're gonna have some bacon, and we're gonna show you how to fry the bacon, not the way that you know. We're gonna put it in a little flour. We're gonna shake it a little bit, and we're gonna fry that bacon right on up, right, Tramel?" And Tramel was like, "Yes, husband, that's what we're gonna do." And it was, you know, and then she had the audacity to think we were really trying to do it the right way and said, "Y'all almost got it." Now I'm standing there going, is she not reading the comments that nobody is buying this and everybody thinks that we're doing a comedy routine right now and you're going to say we almost got it? You a dumbass. You a dummy. But clearly the people are telling you they don't want to see me and Tramel act like this.
Why you call that child?
Because you a dumbass. The comments alone was telling her that people didn't want to see me and Tramel act like that.
Joseph, that is not
They're in the comments going, "Y'all practicing a comedy routine? Joseph, what's wrong with you? You haven't said one curse word." Like they are commenting, and like the comments alone should have told her that people didn't want to see me and Tramel act like that. But her dumb ass is gonna call and say, "Oh my God, I saw your video this morning. It was great. But you're almost there. You almost have it." And I'm looked at Tramel like she can't be serious. She did not. She couldn't be serious because anybody, Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder could have read them comments and saw that nobody wanted us to act like that. And I'm like, she had the audacity to say we're almost there. Like we did it to prove a point, and our point was proven that people watch us because they enjoy how we do commentary. They enjoy the fact that we talk the way we talk. Yes, we probably could use a little less cursing. I agree with that. I know I curse like a sailor on leave. I do. I know I do. I've been trying to cut back a little bit. I have. I've been cursing like this since I was, and I ain't proud of myself, but since I was like a little 15-year-old. That's why I could say the F word where it resonates into your spirit, because that's my favorite word. And I practice that word so that when I say it, it could mean something to hit you in your soul. That I mean what I say when I say what I said.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
But
that's what he said. Said fuck him.
But like, and that was just hilarious to me. That I'm like, you didn't read the comments, girl. Nobody in that chat, and at the time on Facebook, we had hundreds of people watching us at one time. And I'm like, nobody brought that little comedy routine we did because they kept saying we were doing a comedy routine because they thought it was the most funniest thing. And me and Tramel talk proper and not curse. And yes, Joseph, wait a minute now. Let me adjust the camera correctly so that you guys can see what Tramel is doing right now. And Tramel was like, yes, I'm taking the bacon and I've seasoned my flour and I'm dipping my bacon in my flour. I know a lot of you never seen someone put bacon in flour and then actually fry it in grease, but it's very crispy this way. They thought we were doing a comedy routine. And we were very serious because this is what you want us to do? Okay, we're going to do it and show you how stupid we look doing it. Because that's not who Joseph and Tramel is. And it was hilarious to me that she had the audacity to call, "Jomel, get out of that plate. You left your plate up there for him?"
No.
Well, I hope there was no food in it because he eating it and having a good old time eating your breakfast. Because he ain't listening to me. He's still in the plate. He's in the plate. Oh, God. But I thought it was hilarious that, here we are doing something to show you how stupid we look, and you had the audacity to call and say, you almost have it. Really? Seriously? Oh, Joe Mel is acting up. Joe Mel is in his plate, licking it clean. Right, Nene. I agree with you. It's called having personality. Now, if honestly, if someone came along and said, Joseph and Tramel, y'all need to stop cursing so much because blah blah blah, I don't have a problem with that. That I don't have a problem because you're probably right. I do need to probably stop cursing so much. Tramel probably do need to stop cursing so much. See, I'm not irrational. Things like that, I can live with. But when you telling me to change my whole personality, basically, then I have a problem with that because I'm like, ain't nobody gonna buy this. Ain't nobody gonna buy this because one, I'm gonna be uncomfortable doing it, and anybody real can tell that why he look uncomfortable. He don't seem comfortable to me. He look uncomfortable. The other one look uncomfortable too. If they don't know who we are, the other one they both look uncomfortable, like they struggling. I'm not doing that. Now, if you say, Joseph and Tramel, y'all need to stop cursing so much, and maybe y'all should start doing this, and this, like, adding things to our show or taking things away. I've had people say to us, you know what, y'all should be bigger than what you are. Try doing this. And I appreciated it, and I started doing that, and it started getting us more views. So that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, I'm not closed-minded to corrective criticism. That's not what I'm saying. But when you want to try to change who I am completely, that's when I have a problem. That's when Tramel has a problem. Because I'm not going to sit here and be somebody that I'm not. But if you say to me, Joseph, instead of saying fuck you 7 times, how about if you can't help yourself, say it once? And I say, I'm okay with that. I can live with that. That's something that's doable. I can adjust the way curse words flow out of my mouth. Like I said, I was a customer service representative. I went 8 hours a day talking to people on the phone that I wanted to curse out, but I didn't. So, it's not like it can't be done. It's that I'm in front of a camera and I'm being me. And if you were sitting in front of me having a conversation, that's the kind of conversation we would be having. Like most of the people that don't curse, when they sit in front of you like this, they're going to have a conversation and a couple of F-bombs and MF bombs and S-bombs and everything else going to flow out their mouth. And you're going to sit there and go, well, you curse? Really? I ain't never heard you curse before. Like, for example, me and Tramel smoke cigarettes, but it's very rare that you see me and Tramel sit on camera and smoke a cigarette. Because it's not something we have to do while we're live. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of things can be modified. Or that was a choice we chose to make. Now, before we got to this level, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes if I post old videos, you may see me because I'm sitting in bed, chilling. Yeah. But when we got to a certain level, I was like, okay, that can wait till the hour is over. You know what I'm saying? So I've made changes on my own that I felt were necessary. I don't mind conforming to some things, but changing who I am as a person, that will never happen because I'm always going to be my authentic self. But throwing out things here and there, well, try doing this or try not doing that or I can live with that. I'm all for a little constructive criticism. Anything to make me better, that's fine. But making me better is not changing who I am as a person. That's not making me better. That's making me fake and letting people see right through me. Most people watch me and Tramel because they say they see the transparency. They like the realness of me and Tramel, not sitting here trying to be fake and pretend to be something that we're not. Right, MKingz. I didn't even know that, but we just didn't even, it wasn't even a thing for us to even want to do it for real. Like on Facebook, who cares? I'm being honest, who cares? So that's why some of the videos that we have on Facebook, when we post like old videos, you may see me laying in the bed smoking a cigarette. But that's because I'm not gonna lie, back then I didn't take it as serious as I take it now, because until we had our first 1K video on Facebook, I didn't think it was, I can't say I didn't think it was real, because when we were on Facebook, a lot of people watched us where we live. So like me and Tramel will go to the gas station, we went to a funeral, went to church, we went to just anywhere around town in any part of New Jersey, and people will go, "Oh my God, I know you. Oh my God, I have coffee with you in the morning." And that's a scary thing when people walk up to you and you don't even know who the hell they are, but they know your name. And we'd be like, "Huh?" And they'd be like, "The Kings, you guys, coffee with the Kings in the morning. I have coffee with you." And of course, we get a big smile on our face because we felt like quote unquote local celebrities. We did. And then we move here and we like big fish, big fish in the ocean. I can't say a small pond, but an ocean. Back in Jersey, we were big fish in a small pond. Out here, we big fish in the ocean. But that's not to say true. I went to school yesterday, and mind you, I'm sitting there making fun. I'm on the phone with my sister, making fun of the man's outfit, right? Making fun of his whole outfit because it was pink and baby blue with these big green marijuana leaves all over it. Don't ask, don't even try to visualize it, child, because seeing it was not fun. So I'm on the phone with my sister, like, don't say nothing too loud because you coming through the car. But so I'm making fun of his little outfit, right? And she's trying to visualize it, girl. Don't even try to visualize it, girl, because you ain't gonna be able to do it. Just know that it's pink, baby blue, and got big ass green marijuana leaves all over it. So we was laughing. The next thing I know, Tramel gets in the car and goes, "Hurry up." I said, "What?" He said, "You see that man in the store with that pink and blue outfit on?" I said, "Yeah." And my sister was still on the phone. So she starts cracking up. And I'm like, "Yeah." He said, he looked at me and said, "I know you. I just saw you on YouTube." And Tramel was like, "Hurry up before he comes out and want to talk to us." I said, "Tramel, I was just making fun of his outfit." But, you know, and a lot of the white people up here starting to notice that we on YouTube. So, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, it's a scary thing when people know who you are and you don't know who they are. But it is what it is, what it is, what it is. But like I can't wait till I meet Roxanne because I'm gonna put her in the chokehold and I ain't gonna let go. Ah! I'm gonna put Roxanne in the chokehold and not let go. That's because she be stalking me, y'all. She's a stalker. Roxanne is a stalker. So, y'all, I'm going to do an interview with one of the new members of Dare to Be Different, Tanika Shornette, the plus size doll. We are going to do an interview so that you guys could meet her, know who she is, knows the kind of content that she puts out. Joe Mel, go about your business. Knows the kind of content she puts out. Joe Mel, go about your business now. Bye. And you guys can get used to, supporting her. She has a great channel. She does a lot of clothes reviews. I want to say clothes. I started to say clothes mukbangs. But she does a lot of clothing reviews. She does a lot of reviews on how to get the best things that you may be inquiring about from the government right now with everything that's going on. She does a lot of self-help stuff. Tanika's channel is really, really good, y'all. So I'm going to be doing an interview with her probably next week. to introduce you guys to her and get you guys used to her. You guys know Roxanne, but I'll probably do an interview with her too. It'll be short, like probably 5 minutes, because we ain't got to really talk about Roxanne like that for real, for real. No, Roxanne, no, I love her. That's my girl. And I'm gonna do one with Roxanne too, to really introduce you guys to Roxanne, because I know you guys are used to her channel. Speak your truth with Roxanne. But do you really know Roxanne? So we're gonna get into Roxanne's personal life, not too deep, just enough, just to let you know who she is as a person, and you already know who she is as a content creator. But we're gonna, let you guys meet her as a person, because a lot of times we get caught up in what you see, and you don't know a lot about a person. Like when me and Tramel Child, we sit here and tell y'all everything. Y'all know who we are as people. But a lot of times you are more um, open. That's the word I'm looking for. I was looking for a word, so I'm going to just use open. You're more open to content creators when you know who they are as a person. That don't mean you got to know all their business, child, because I don't know all your business, watch. And you're not going to know all my business as a content creator. But just give you a little bit of enough to get you open. Yeah. So we're going to do that. We are going to do that. We're probably going to do that next week. And Tramel has an interview he's releasing next week. I haven't made up my mind if Tanika and Roxanne's interview are going to be live, or am I going to pre-record them and send them as premieres so that we can interact with you guys via the chat when the video goes. Because a lot of times people have questions that we miss when we're live. So a lot of times when we do premiere, either I'm able to see it or the person that is doing the interview is able to see it and answer your questions you may have, which is a good thing. So, hey, Reese Cup. So, you missed about an hour's worth. Reese Cup. You missed about an hour's worth because I came on at 11:45 and it's 12:35. So, that's what both of us planning to do. Like I said, Tramel has an interview already for you guys that he already did. It's really good. It's really, really good. And like I said, I'm gonna interview Tanika Shornette, the plus size doll, and Roxanne from Speak Your Truth with Roxanne. Those will probably be next week. I just gotta figure out a time, and that's that. So, y'all, I'm going to let y'all get out of here and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Like I said, we'll be in the house because it's pouring down rain, and it really hasn't stopped all morning. And I need to go pull my garbage cans in, but I'm trying to wait for the rain to stop to pull them in because Tramel puts them out, then I pull them back in. I'm trying to wait for the rain to stop so I don't get soaking wet doing that. And what else? Yes, we are actually in the process of revamping and revitalizing and redoing a lot of things to our platform. Normally, when we do that, we'll just go on a hiatus, but we didn't want to go on a hiatus this time. So that's why I do one show, he does another show. And we all coming back together, y'all. We all coming back together. So don't think y'all ain't gonna get us together no more, because you are. We're just trying to plan out how we want to do this, when we want to do this. We're trying to get a structure. We're trying to come up with new ideas of things to do and new, We want to do it new. One thing that we do know that you guys like is when we do pillow talk. Y'all love when we do pillow talk. So we're trying to figure out how to incorporate pillow talk into this. Because see, the problem with pillow, and is it just because I'm old? Well, no, that's not true because I've been like that since I was young. The problem with pillow talk is this. When Joseph's head hits the pillow in 5 seconds, he is out. Out. like a light. So if we do pillow talk, it's really gonna have to be, I gotta force myself to stay awake during pillow talk. And I know Jamel, he won't give y'all just, if y'all are really engaging, he don't ever want to end it. He wants to keep going and keep going. And it's like I'm kicking him going, child, I'm about to fall asleep. I'm telling you, I'm about to go to sleep, So, but I think we're gonna bring back pillow talk. A lot of you liked Q&A when we did Q&A Thursday nights. So we'll probably bring back Q&A. We're in talks to do a panel. So we're probably going to do a panel. That's going to be good. And then there's Dare to Be Different. And this is why I'm introducing you guys to Tanika, Shawnette, the plus size doll, and Roxanne, because they are now part of Dare to Be Different. So I want you guys to be familiar with them. So when we do our first Dare to Be Different panel, you guys and our Dare to Be Different projects, you guys will already be familiarized with them and know who they are. And there's a lot of stuff going on right now. A whole lot. It's okay, LTP. We gotta rain sometimes. No, RTPV, if you're on the East Coast, if you're on the West Coast, we're 3 hours different. It's 3 hours different because we on the East Coast. So yeah, it's a 3 hour difference. And yeah, so that's basically it. Make sure you guys are following us. And Trisha, I know you asked me for the links and I have yet to send them to you. I'm sorry. Well, given what last week was giving, don't hold it to my heart, hold it to my mind. Well, y'all, follow us on all social media outlets. That would be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, right here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And that goes to all 39% of you that would like to watch but don't subscribe. Subscribe so that you know when we go live. You'll hit that bell so you know when we go live. And also, if you want to become part of the TheMKingz Roundtable, hit that join button. If you don't see it, the link is already in the description box. Just go in the description box and you will see the link to become a TheMKingz member. Also, please check out the TheMKingz boutique so that you can get yourself some TheMKingz merchandise or Dare to Be Different merchandise. And when we go back to Coffee with the Kings, guess what you can do? Take a guess. You can have Coffee with the Kings with my face and Tramel's face on the mug. And there's other types of mugs, not just the night mug. There's other mugs that you can get to enjoy your coffee in the morning or tea. Or a lot of tea and more tea. And make sure you get your Dare to Be Different merchandise as well. Tramel is about to go in and create some new merchandise, some new shirts with different sayings on them. So look out for those. Make sure you go and check out the TheMKingz website. Yes, and when you go to TheMKingz website, make sure you leave your email. You won't get spam emails. It'll just be leaving your email so that you can get the TheMKingz newsletter because we're about to start a newsletter as well. So, with that being said, I want all of you to have the best day. Oh, see, RTP, you said you were sorry it was raining, and it looks like the sun is going to try to push through and come on out. Thank you, RTP. But anyway, I want you guys to have the best day ever. Make it the best day ever because that's in your power to do that. Walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And, I would let you say it for me, but I can't hear you say it, so I'm going to say it with you. So say it with me. It's what? It's T. McRae all damn day. Lady, y'all, happy Saturday.